I'm a South Yorkshire foster carer.
I think a good foster carer should be understanding, respect your decisions and accept you for who you are. They should treat you as like part of their own family, even if you're short term.
Fostering fits with our family perfectly. We all love it, the children love it, and we all have an input into it. Our own birth children have an input into the children that come to live with us, and so do extended family members. We usually have children that have complex needs as well.
When you're moving into a new place, settling can be quite difficult. If you've been in a numerous amount of homes, every boundary is different, every rule is different, so it's quite daunting. It's really difficult to get settled in.
The challenges you come across fostering teenagers, you know, want to be out with their friends and some of them don't listen to you, you know. You've just got to be there and guide them the best way you can, really.
It's just like raising your own children, only there might be a few more extra surprises along the way.
I was perhaps a little bit naive when I started fostering, in thinking that because I could put these children in a nice house, in Marks and Spencer's clothes and feed them nice food, that I was suddenly going to fix all of what had gone before, and that is never going to happen. I fostered primarily because I was a looked after child in residential and then into foster care, and was fostered by the person who saved my life, turned my life around, a head teacher. So I went through my adulthood always planning to foster at some point.
For someone who's nervous about fostering teenagers and children, I'd say don't be. I'll admit it is a handful. You've got to have stability. Like, you might go through hell and back with that child, you'll have your ups and downs, they might rebel against you, but the important thing is to stick by them.
Advice I'd give to someone that's wanting to foster is don't give up on them. At any time, they've come from a background where they have been given up on maybe, so the best thing to do is stick with them.
Support we get is brilliant. You've got, you know, social workers that get involved. I have a support worker, and we get, and not just that, family support as well. My family and friends are amazingly supportive, and if I ever need to talk to anybody, there's always somebody at the end of the phone.
I think a good foster carer's got to be non-judgmental, got to be kind and do it for right reasons, and I always think about my own daughter. If she were in a position where she were in care, how I'd like her to be treated.
I think I would sum fostering up, if I could have to sum it up in one sentence, I would say be very prepared, but don't be afraid.
When you see that young person flourish and just be a young person, that they forget everything that's gone on for them or happened for them, and they just be a young person having fun and having friends and doing all the everyday things that teenagers do.
Someone who is nervous about fostering is go for it. You will get them challenges and you will face them challenges all the time, but you will get through the challenges.
Sum up fostering, we've found it interesting, challenging, and no two children that we get has ever been the same.
Advice I'd give to somebody is just do it. Don't think about it too much. You could think about it and overthink it. Just take that step. There's no, I thought about it, waited until I had my daughter and then did it. Whereas I wish that I'd not have waited until I had my daughter and just did it.
Become a South Yorkshire foster carer.
Done.
Yeah. This was scarier than Radio Sheffield.